Hi there, this is just a short topic video to explore the difference between GDP and GDP per capita. So what's GDP? It's the measure of the flow of the output of goods and services produced within an economy over a given time period. Essentially, it's a measure of the value of national output. And here's a chart showing the economic cycle for the UK. What we're doing here is we're tracking real GDP per quarter, and you can see the effect of the recession in 2008 and 2009 on the level of GDP in the British economy. Indeed, notice it took some time for GDP in aggregate terms to recover to the 2008 level. It did so only in 2013. This was a slow recovery from the recession brought about by the global economic crisis. Now, what about GDP per capita? Well, GDP per capita is simply total GDP divided by the estimated total population. In other words, it's a measure of income per head. And here's a chart showing GDP per head for the UK, taking 2008 in the first quarter as our benchmark or our base for the index. So that always has a value of 100. You can see the impact of the recession on income per head in Britain, and it's taken a long time for GDP per head to climb back to the level seen just before the start of the last recession. Indeed, at the end of 2015, real GDP per head was only 1% above that 2008 level. So clearly there's a long way to go for living standards to improve significantly from where they were about 10 years ago. So hopefully that explains to you the difference between GDP, the aggregate level of national output, and GDP per capita, the value of national output per person.